Hey guys, in this video lecture of your class 10 mathematics, we will be discussing about the types of linear equations in two variables. So assuming that you have been given two linear equations, means a pair of linear equations, I will consider the general form, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. Equation that you have been given is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So there's a relation, means you can classify the types of linear equation based on the relations between a1 and a2, based on the relations of the ratio between a1 and a2. Okay, so I will compare the ratios first. So if say the first case is if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2. If a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, you can say that it is having unique solutions. You can say the pair of linear equations have unique solution. Okay, so when does this situation actually occurs? Means if you have a pair of, if you plot a graph like this, if you have intersecting lines, say you have two pairs of lines for the equation, this one is for equation 1 and this one is for equation 2, and both the lines intersect and intersect at a particular point, then you will have only one solution, right? You will have this unique solution. So the graph for unique solution linear equation looks like this. Okay, so if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, you will always have unique solution. The next situation is, the next case is if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is again equals to c1 by c2. This type of situation means you will have infinite solution. You will have infinite number of solution. So this type of situation occurs, say you have a graph like say you get a single line for both the equations, means you have been given two equations, right? But you get a single line, means both the lines overlap on one another, means this is the same line for equation 1 and 2 as well. If you have been given two equations, then for both the equation you will get a single line, means the number of points of coinciding, means see how many number of points, means there will be n number of points, n number of solutions. Any point in this line are all overlapping on one another, so you will have n number of points on them. So you will have, that's why I have infinite number of solution. So now moving on to the third case, that is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2. It means the lines are parallel, and it means you don't have any solution. It means no solution you are going to have. Okay, and the lines are parallel to each other. Say if two lines are parallel to each other, means if you are plotting a graph in this way and you get two parallel lines, right? If you get two parallel lines, then these two lines are never going to intersect, right? These two lines, if you extend it till anywhere, till infinite, it's not going to intersect at any point. Okay, so if these lines are not going to intersect at any point, you are not going to get any solution. So you don't have any solution for parallel set of lines. Okay, so what we have noticed, that for unique solution the lines are always intersecting, means we will have intersecting lines for unique solutions. For infinite solution, the lines are overlapping on one another, and that's why we are getting infinite number of solution. That means the lines are coincident on one another, right? We are getting coincident lines. Now, this is the one section of linear equation, and now we will again classify this pair of linear equations as consistent and inconsistent linear equation. See, what does consistent linear equation means? Means you are going to get any solution. And what does inconsistent linear equation means? You are not going to get any solution. Means you are going to get some solution, you are going to get one solution in this, you are going to get n number of solutions in this equation 2 for case 2 situation. So these two are consistent pair of linear equation. Okay, these two are consistent pair of linear equation. But for case 3, not equation 3, sorry, for case 3 we are not going to get any kind of solution, right? Because these are parallel lines, and parallel lines never intersect at any point. So since they don't intersect at any point, we cannot get any solution. So these are inconsistent pair of linear equation. So you can classify a pair of linear equation as consistent or inconsistent. You can even classify it as whether it is intersecting, coincident or parallel, whatever kind of lines you are getting. And you can again guess the number of solutions that you are going to get, that is whether you are going to get one solution or many solutions, or whether you are going to get any solution or not, because in case of parallel lines you are not going to get any solution. And all these kind of classifications you can do by the ratios of this a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. Means by the ratio of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. If we compare these three ratios, we will be getting the kind of linear equation that we are being given. You can classify without drawing the graph, you can classify that, you can identify or you can guess that what kind of linear equation you have been given just by knowing these ratios or by comparing the ratios. So in the next video lecture, we will be discussing the exercise portion, that is exercise 3.2. That's all for this video lecture. Thank you.